Hey fragrance lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing the Maham fragrance, the Princess. This is a dupe of I don't need a price by my side to be a princess. For those of you who love unique and luxurious fragrances, but don't want to break the bank, this review is for you. I'll also be sharing my experience with Maham's customer service and the free samples I received, including Vampire Rhumby Lorenzo Pazzagila and Indult Tihota dupes. Let's dive in. But before that, please subscribe to my channel if not done yet, and hit the bell icon to get instant notifications of my new contents. Let's start with the scent itself. When I first sprayed Maham, the Princess, I was hit with a rich pistachio note, which surprisingly isn't listed in the official notes, nor in the original fragrance. Along with it, there's an immediate hint of vanilla. Within 2 to 3 minutes, the ginger and a light black tea note start to come forward, making the scent feel both spicy and comforting. However, I couldn't detect much zestiness of lemon that's typically expected from as per the described notes. After about 7 to 8 minutes, I noticed a slight hint of green apple, but not a fresh, zesty apple. More like a creamy, soft apple blended with the prominent ginger notes. Maybe that's due to the marshmallow note creating a light, sugary sweetness in the background. On my skin, the ginger note continued to develop more strongly, while the tea note shifted from black to green tea, reminding me a bit of Al Rehab Halal green tea but without the citrusy lemon touch. During the first hour, the fragrance feels like a creamy, spicy ginger tea. If you're a fan of spicy, tea-based scents, you'll love this phase. As the fragrance transitions, it softens, and by the time you reach the base notes, you get a smooth, powdery vanilla. The marshmallow sweetness becomes less prominent, and it's more of a creamy, vanilla-forward scent. I would describe it as a cozy, comforting dry down that lasts throughout the day. Now let's talk performance. For the first hour, the projection is strong, about 2 to 3 feet, so you'll definitely leave a scent trail. After that, it settles into a nice scent bubble around you for the next 2 to 3 hours. From the 4th hour onwards, it becomes more of a skin scent, but it lasts for around 7 hours in total on my skin. If you spray it on clothes, you'll definitely smell it the next day as well. By the way, as company claims, it's extrate concentration. Now a quick note about how this fragrance compares to the original. I did try the OG version once in store, but that was a while back, so I don't feel comfortable giving an in-depth comparison. However, I will say that this fragrance gives off a similar vibe, and for the price point, I think the quality is really impressive. If you're on the lookout for budget-friendly alternatives to higher-end perfumes, this is a solid choice. Moving on to the bottle and presentation, I love the simple but stylish look of it. However, I did notice that the wooden cap on my bottle was a bit loose from the start. There's a plastic cap underneath the wooden cover that's more secure, so I didn't have any major issues with it. But for those purchasing the full-size bottle, be careful not to pick it up by the cap, it might fall off. I hope they address this minor issue in the future. One of the highlights of my Maham experience was the fantastic customer service. The communication was very personal and responsive, though it does take a little time since they manage a lot of orders. It's not a corporate-level automated service, but that personal touch makes it worth the wait. And the delivery was quick, which is always a plus. They even sent me 2 free samples with my purchase. 1, Vampire Rhumby Lorenzo Pazzagila. This is a vanilla-dominant fragrance, earthy and deep. I didn't try the original, so I can't compare them, but the Maham version is lovely. It opens with a hint of rum and settles into a dry down of vanilla and patchouli. I'd say this is a perfect monsoon perfume, with a longevity of about 5 to 6 hours. 2, Indult Tihota. Another vanilla-heavy fragrance, but with a lighter, muskier touch. It's a simple, soothing scent, quite similar to the dry down of plum smoke in vanilla. Definitely not a complex scent, but it's calming and perfect for those days when you want something easygoing. To sum it up, Maham, the Princess is a well-balanced fragrance, with a strong focus on ginger, tea, and vanilla notes. The quality you get for the price is impressive, and while it may not be the most unique scent, it's definitely a great value for money. I recommend giving it a try, especially if you love spicy, creamy fragrances that don't overpower. The brand is doing a great job, especially by focusing on lesser-known gems that other dupe houses aren't working on. The free samples were a nice touch, and I may just order the full versions of Vampire Rhumby Lorenzo Pazzagila and Indult Tihota in the future. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about your favorite Al Maham fragrance or any other recommendations. See you next time and stay fragrant.